Nope. Buddy's going to join us. Hey, bud. I just thought maybe if you wanted, have a little wander around the garden. I'll show you the garden and our plants. At the front here, we've got these great big rosemary bushes, which are fantastic. You just put your hand over them. Oh, this is fantastic. I've got two of them, and apparently you're meant to have rosemary bushes in such a way that you have to kind of sort of walk around them, which is what we've got. We've got the big one there and one there. My car. No idea what that thing is. Do you know, bud? Do you know what it is? It's for peeing on, isn't it? So anyway, let's have a wander around here. Massive lavender. Yes, I know there's dandelions there, but look, here's our Montana clematis. This thing, basically, well, we keep it like that because when there's the fence there, it kind of sort of restricts what you can see in the garden from the street down there. So it's kind of like a security feature, a somewhat attractive aromatic security feature. So let's go through here. Actually, the first year we planted it, I mean there's the stem there. Comes up. Oh, the smell of that thing's amazing, and goes over this kind of trellis thing that I had built. You can see the first bit there, and this was actually the second year it reached this far. So I thought, right, I'll build that, and each successive year, I'll build other ones. There's another one there, and I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of in there somewhere. However, it did all that in 1 year, and we just have to keep sort of chomping it back. Buddy's favourite position, down the side of the house, in the sun. Hey, bud. Hello. Our guard dog, our ferocious guard dog. Would you believe we have the audacity to have a beware of the dog sign on the back door? There it is. Beware of dog. My God. So anyway, there's our garden. It's coming up rather nicely now. The hostas are coming out. Hosta there. Hosta there. Hosta there. And the big one there in the back, which is a nice, they make a nice display, a nice, I've got to say it, they make a nice vista, so it's kind of a Hosta la Vista. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I looked at Pebble Pool, which is mossing up rather nicely there. Mind you, in saying that, it's kind of lost a bit of its oomph. Watch this, it just gets full of sort of crud. So to re-energise it, I should say, just blast down there. Nope, it's still kind of a bit gunky in there. Oh, let's try it anyway. I think it might actually be a bit low on water. Fill it up a little bit. But it took me an awful long time to actually get just the right combination of stones to make a nice relaxing sound. And it's nice that it's kind of all mossing over now. It kind of gives it a natural look, which is the way we like our garden. We don't like that sort of regimented look that a lot of gardens have. You know, everything's been bought out the garden centre and just put in lines like soldiers. But these are chives. They actually taste a bit like onion. They actually taste a bit like garlic, which is really nice. And lots of strawberries. We bought 3 strawberry plants 1 year, and we now have several dozen. And our little wildlife pond. I actually built this with the intention of attracting frogs, which it has done exceedingly well. Last year I counted about 8 frogs out sunning themselves one sunny day. But it was amazing, within a week after I'd filled it, after 1 week, it was teeming with insect life. It's absolutely amazing how quickly nature invades. Well, I wouldn't say invade, that's not the right word, but spreads, shall we say. Now, I built in the corners little sort of sloping areas so that the frogs can climb out and get into the garden, because frogs will eat your slugs and snails. So it saves putting down pesticides and other controls and things like that. But our frogs, do they use the little slopes? No. They climb out onto that rock and jump up the bricks. I was kind of hoping maybe there'd be a frog out, seeing as how it's sunny today, but no such luck. That was the kind of the rockery that we made from the earth that came out of there. Berberis there. A couple of conifers. We usually get wood pigeons nesting in there. The garden actually really needs a bit of a tidy up just now, even a haircut. But lots of lavenders. We like lots of aromatic plants like lavenders, rosemaries, sage. There's some sage here. In fact, that whole bunch there, that's all sage. There's another sage. Apparently it's actually very good for cleaning your teeth. Apparently. You take a leaf, right, and you rub it on your tooth. Ah, shit. Enough, it actually tastes a bit minty. And it's not mint. Speaking of which, our mint should be up. I've got mint as well, but this little thing here, it's lemon balm. And what you do with that, we've got, well, you saw the big one around the front, maybe you noticed the big one around the front, but you can make a tea with it. Once it gets a bit longer, you cut the stems, dry them, and then just crunch them up, and then use one of those little infusers, maybe sweeten it with honey or something, and apparently it's meant to have life-prolonging effects. There was an Earl one time, I don't know his name, but I just remember reading this story, and it was at a time when few people saw 50, or even less, and this guy, this Earl, used to drink a tincture of lemon balm every day, and he lived to something like 106. So it's obviously a good thing to have. I actually have some lemon balm tea that I made in the house there. It's actually oh, oops. I don't know if that'll work. Bird bath. My shed. Well, the timber as we call it here, lumber as you call it there. Well, there's the apple tree. I forgot to show you the apple tree in blossom. Nice, isn't it? Should get quite a few apples off that. This is our plum tree. This plum tree. Look at that lovely bark on that. The way it twists around. Isn't that amazing? So we should get quite a few plums off of that. Well, there will be a few plums off of that this year. Ribbon tree, a little trellis here I made. It's got those little micro lights. So I've got this tree here. That's a laburnum. So I've trained it to come along through here. I've got the potato vine here, which come the summer, I mean the leaves are opening up now, but come the summer you just will not be able to see this for the great big huge heart-shaped leaves. And as you can see, the laburnums, we're going to be able to get these little sort of plumes of yellow flowers which will just be covering this whole area. But in the summer, between the laburnum, the potato vine, and we've got a jasmine coming up through it as well, you can't see the sky through it, so it's a nice little place to come and sit, glass of wine, and just be. So there we go. This is our garden. Beware of dog. Where is it? Ferocious animal. Hey bud. There's one of those tornadoes. Don't know where he is though. See y'all soon.